Today we have a mega thrift book haul.
Twin Crowns by...
Wait a second, hold up. Didn't we get this book already?
No.
Yes, we did.
No.
I bought you this book.
No.
Yes, I did.
No.
Yes, I did.
No.
Charlotte, bear in mind.
Mom, what happened? What happened to the other copy of this, huh?
So what had happened was,
She has something to say. What do you want to say?
what are you saying? Do you read?
Penny, stop. Penny wants to read the book.
Am I right? I think that we found some pretty cool stuff.
Honestly,
Yeah,
we
this
found
is
some
a-
amazing stuff, I'd say.
Hey Bookworms! It's Mom aka Sarah.
And Char.
Welcome back to our channel. By the title you guys will see that today we have a
Mega thrift book haul.
We have a mega thrift book haul for you guys. Today I believe we have about 26 books to show to you guys that we recently have thrifted. And yeah, we just love to show you guys just the cool little finds that you can find at your local thrift shops without having to spend an arm and a leg, right?
Yes.
We all love to shop at the bookstores, but at the same token we know that it's not always feasible. We don't always have the resources to do that.
Exactly.
And so for some of us, if we can't do that, the thrift store is a great option. So without further ado, we're gonna jump right into sharing the books that we got. We have a little snippet of us in the thrift store, and quite frankly, a lot of times you run in. So I don't know if I'm in this one, we'll see. So as per usual, Charlotte and I are going to alternate, and she's going to go ahead and start by sharing with you one of the first books that she got. Oh, we want to also show you that we have one of our dogs. I don't know who we had in the last one. We have Penny and Parker. We have 2 puppies. They're a brother and sisters, and they are, what, 5 months now? So
yes,
very busy. They're like little babies.
They are. She loves it down here. She's not down here often, so she just wants to explore, but you're gonna stay right here in my lap for now. So first book, we got Furyborn by Claire Legrand. And this is one that I've actually just seen a lot. I don't know what it's really about, but I know it's very popular. It's a fantasy. Something like a high fantasy that also switches between like the past and the future and how they connect with like a war going on, and that's all I know about it. And to be honest, every time I looked at this book, I was like, I was never interested in it, but we saw it in the thrift store for $5.99. $5.99. I'm like,
that's a good price.
Why pass this up? Because it's a book that I can read. It's really popular, got a lot of good reviews. Why not, right? And I might regret it, like I have with other books in the past.
Because it is in fact a thicker book.
Yes.
How many pages is it?
What do you guess?
I'm saying like 450. Oh, pretty close.
Okay.
I see 484. I am no
yeah.
I should have just went to 500.
I know,
500.
Right? Yeah, so it's a thicker book.
Okay.
But we're gonna see that.
One of the first books that I got is this one called Alligator by Lisa Moore, and this one was for $4.99. Lisa Moore is an author that I've been introduced to by my husband. He bought me my first book by her. It's called February, and to be fair, I actually donated that book when I was done with it just because I was like modifying my library, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna put some new books. I kind of wish I'd kept it because I really did like that story.
Oh, yes.
It was a contemporary fiction. I think, yeah, it was contemporary fiction. It was basically about this like girl and her life and her going back to visit her family, and it was just like the family dynamics and the challenges they faced and things like that. You know, I just love literary fiction as well as like contemporary. It might have been literary fiction, right? Is that what's considered literary or contemporary?
Those two actually kind of merge.
They do merge.
Literary is kind of, I feel like it's more metaphorical sometimes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it was contemporary, and that one was also, the author I believe is Canadian, so that book was the settings were like in Canada, though it wasn't a setting I was familiar with. No, that's what I was about to say. It wasn't a setting I was familiar with. It was like on the East Coast, so I really enjoyed I think it was like Nova Scotia or something like that. I really enjoyed like learning about the setting and the dynamic and family aspect. Anyways, this one's called Alligator, and I just kind of grabbed it. I snug it up without not really knowing what it was about, just because I'm like, I trust the author. I know I really shouldn't do that, because sometimes we do that and it does not work out, but I hope this one does. Let's see, what is this one about? It says, alligator moves with the swiftness of a gator in attack mode through the lives of a group of brilliantly rendered characters in contemporary St. John's, Newfoundland. That's where I think that other story may have taken place. A city whose spiritual location is somewhere in Flannery O'Connor country. Okay. Its denizens jostle each other in uneasy arabesque of desire, greed, lust, and ambition, while young for purity, depth, and redemption. I'm gonna pretend like I understood what the heck any of that meant, but the whole idea is Lisa Moore has come through for your girl before, and I'm just praying she's gonna come through for me again, because what the heck did I just read? What was that?
You read something that you might like.
Oh my gosh. Simplicity is better than eloquence with words. That's all I gotta say, because like, what? Okay.
Next one for me is Twin Crowns by...
Wait a second, hold up. Didn't we get this book already?
No.
Yes, we did.
No.
I bought you this book.
No.
Yes, I did.
No.
Yes, I did.
No.
Charlotte, I got you that one as one of the 16th books. I do remember that one.
For what 16? No.
Yes, you have that one. I guarantee you, if you look on your shelf, you'll see that you have that one.
I know I don't have it. I know I don't have it.
You do have it.
I don't have it.
Okay, we're gonna look. We're gonna look, because I know she has it. I got her this one for her 16th birthday. And
no,
so,
I'm like 99.99% sure. that you did not.
We'll come back to this.
Anyway, so this is someone that I already did read.
Yeah.
That you guys would probably recognize from, I don't know, last year. I got it from the library and I read it.
Maybe.
It was really, really good. I loved it a lot. I'm like,
oh
yes,
yeah, you loved it that much?
I loved it. It was great. Which is why I wanted to get it, because I'm not gonna pass it up.
$4.99.
$4.99. Guys, the thrift store, the prices are changing. They're getting way better.
Come back down during you know what had happened. Those prices were like $9.99, $10.99. Like, who are we even when the thrift store is selling prices? I mean, at that price, we were still buying them just because they're still half of the price of typical books in the bookstore.
Exactly. And
but
some of them, like, obviously we're choosing really good quality.
$10? Come on.
So yeah.
I'm not sure, did I get this copy? Because A Night Circus, I actually have the original book of this, okay? So I have the original book. It is on Charlotte's shelf because I ended up giving it to her. But then we made the decision that we went to tandem read it, so we saw it and your girl picked it up again. I'm not going to go into depth about this. This is not like anything that's new. Not that I can even read it to you because once again, we're dealing with the problem of the sticker blocking all the words. What's A Night Circus about? Do you remember? A quick little synopsis?
So I know it's an enemies to lovers. These two people who've been training the circus for all their lives, I think, are now competing in a contest for something. I don't know. But that's what it's about. And it sounds really cute.
It does sound really cute. And I'm really glad to have a paperback copy. So cute.
I know. I'm like, you want your hardcover back? And
no. No. I love a good hardcover. Don't get me wrong. But honestly, I'm running out of space. I need, first of all, I do like the feel.
You've already ran out of space.
I do like the feel of the paperback, but yeah, I need space on my bookshelf.
I'd say about like 99% of your books are paperback though.
Yes, that
like
is true.
I don't really see many hardcover books that you have. Oh, anyway, that was Okay. Next one for me. Blood Red Road by Moira Young. This is a totally random one that I did not expect to see. You know those books that you look up that you never expect to see in person? That you would read on an ebook instead? This is one of those books, and I was kind of interested. It got really good reviews on Goodreads. Well, why not? I think it's some sort of western. Some sort of dystopian western romance. Yeah, or like subplot romance anyway.
I don't read a lot of westerns, but I did read like brother, what's it called, The Sister's Brother, that your dad read, and I ended up reading it, and that was like a western
was it like
novel.
A thriller?
Yeah, it was a thriller, western like thriller. It was actually really good. I really enjoyed it. So
I have that one on my shelf too.
Yeah, that's one that you should read. So yeah, it's not a genre that I dabble in a lot, but I like when I did, I really enjoyed it. Nice,
right?
So the next one we came by is this one. It's called Sweet Fury, and honestly, once again, I do not know what this one is about. Do you?
No.
Okay, so what does it say? When a beloved actress is cast in a feminist adaptation of Fitzgerald's classic, she finds herself the victim in a deadly game of revenge in which everyone on screen and off is playing a part.
That
sounds really crazy. Yeah. If it's anything like The Fury, and I don't want to knock The Fury because I haven't fully read The Fury. I told you guys we started it as like a, you know, for a little mother-daughter book club, but we have procrastinated much on that book. And it was kind of just off to a slow start. So we're still gonna trek our way through it. We just haven't been. But anytime I hear Fury now, I get a little scared because I'm like, I don't want to be jaded, but Fury scares me. And not in the furious way. Not in the furious way. Like, anyways. That's what this one's about, by Sash Biscoff. Wow. An interesting Biscoff. So anyways, one of the coolest things to me is like running into books that I actually just never expect to find there at the thrift shop. And one is like this. Okay, so this is not a new purchase by any means. Yellowface was thrifted there many months back because we've only had this book channel for maybe a year and a half. So basically somewhere in the middle, somewhere we thrifted this book, and we recently just read it. I read it, and then I told my girls, I was like, you guys have to read it. Now she read it, her sister read it, and I think we all kind of gave it within the range of like a 4.5/5 stars.
Yes,
we really enjoyed this book, But yeah, I just wanted to point, it was one that we thrifted, and it was just not one that I really thought I would find at the thrift shops.
No, honestly, we were so shocked to find that.
So it's like, I found so many good books there that I just didn't expect to find there. But it's also really cool too when we find things that's like, you know what, that's worth a try.
Exactly.
That maybe I wouldn't have gone and spent the full price on it at the local, at our bookshop, but I'm willing to spend it at the thrift shop because the price is like a fraction of the original cost. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that excites me. There's so many pros and cons, but there are a lot of pros, and you just never know what you're going to run into at the thrift shops on any given day, because it's also a thing that changes from day to day.
Yeah, she has something to say. What do you want to say?
What are you saying? Do you read? Oh, you're so cute. You're so cute. You're doing too much. I'm joking.
Ooh, okay. Next one is Hunted by Megan Spooner. And, okay, this is one that I first saw someone... I think I first saw someone listening to the audiobook of this, which got me interested. And what's so funny is that they said they were listening to the audiobook on, like, 4 times the speed.
Oh, wow.
4 times speed, which is crazy to me. I'm like, it's not even that big of a book. I don't think it's gonna, like, take that long to read. Anyway, I know this is like some sort of Beauty and the Beast retelling. I don't know why. That interested me. After I read A Curse So Dark and Lonely, I just want to read more of that retelling kind of, and I thought it was really cute, so.
Oh, nice.
Right?
I like the cover.
Yeah.
Okay, so this next one is one that I actually had in a cart online for the longest time. It's called The School for Good Mothers. This is by Jasmine Chan. I had no idea who actually wrote it at the time, but I've heard other people review it in the past, and it just sounds like a good book. Just sounds like a book that I would read. Being a mother, just, I don't know, stuff like this intrigues me. Any type of book that surrounds like motherhood and marriage and stuff like that, it's just like very intriguing.
It already like has your attention.
It has my attention because these are areas that I'm heavily familiar with, and these are areas that are also areas that like, they're just like very tricky areas to navigate in real life, and they are very problematic areas if they're not navigated well. So it just makes for good book content, good stories, and I'm here for it. So anyways, this one sounded really, really good. I don't remember what it was about. She doesn't have a career worthy of her Chinese immigrant parents. Okay, I like these type of stories again. I don't know what it is about like these Chinese familial stories, like, you know, surrounding family and their dynamics and all that. I had no idea that this was that.
I'm done.
I just read one line.
Fun.
I read one line.
I guess the name now that I think of it, Jessamine.
Oh, Jessamine. I said Jasmine. It could be Jasmine.
Jasmine?
Yeah, but
it's be interesting
Jessamine Chan. I never actually knew who the author was. It says haunting and unforgettable, not forgettable. I'm in awe of Jessamine Chan's mind. Okay.
That sounds so interesting. Like, okay, like haunting, and oh my goodness, like it already kind of sounds familiar even to Yellowface, because like it was so. They weren't spoiling anything, but it's had some of that aspect in it, right? Which honestly had me hooked. Yeah,
so found that one. And like I said, this was one I actually had in my, I had it on like Book Outlet for a while, but I kind of had it left there, and it's just one that I wanted to pick up, so very happy I found it.
Next one for me is Zeros by Scott Westerfield. And this is also another one too that I never expected to find there. I think it's like superheroes. Like, it's the classic found family. These people have to group together to form the team, right? And such. Which I love that trope. It says, don't call them heroes, but these 6 Californian teens have powers that set them apart. They can do stuff ordinary people can't. So it's just like along that line, the classic. But anyway, really interested. Nice. And $5.49, which is really good too for hardcovers as well, because they usually price their hardcovers for more.
And this one was $5.99, by the way. Okay.
Yeah.
This next one that I ended up getting is called Paradise by Tori Toni Morrison. I've yet to actually formally read a book by Toni Morrison, but I have been collecting them because I have heard nothing but good things about her. She's a famous Black author who has just like, I heard her stories are just impactful, exactly, deep meaning, impactful, and all the sorts, and I am intrigued. I do want to read them, so even if it's not like because I'm a mood reader and I'll be in the mood to read certain things, I'm always reaching for them. But it's really nice to have these on my shelf, maybe even more so for challenges, even if it's not like in the mood where I'm just gonna go pick it up myself. Maybe a challenge will have me pick this one up and read it. And I'm slowly kind of accumulating a Toni Morrison collection at this point. I think I have The Bluest Eyes, and I have another one or two that I've been finding, and I've been collecting them from the thrift shop. This one it's like in immaculate condition. Well, pretty darn close, and it's $4.99 for this one. It's always interesting when you find these ones because like while this one it looks a little like aged in the page format, it just still looks like it was like just kept on a nice shelf. It reminds me of like, say, my books, you know, I just keep them on the shelf and they're well kept. It looks like whomever had this one kept care of the book. So
you know what, like, you know, when you collect the same author, we might read their book and then be like, wow, I love this, and I want to read more.
Yeah,
so
and
it's
you
like,
have it.
Exactly, you have it. It's available. You can pick up the next one.
To be fair, every time I spend like, say, $4 or $5 on them, and say I have about 4 of her books at the current moment, that's technically the price of one book in the store. So I'm still winning, even if, say, I've read one of her books and I was like, you know what, I don't know if I feel like I want to read more. It's very different. Like, it's not that deep because it's like I only paid for like one book technically.
Exactly.
Girl, is that girl math?
It's true. What are you doing? Okay, let's go on. Okay. This next one just has me laughing. Okay, this is a book that my older sister picked up. You'll probably see her in the video, but also it's Twilight by Stephanie Meyer.
Let's not, how about
oh my goodness,
you need to hear the backstory behind this one, because Mom had the entire collection of this. Okay, book 1, book 2, and book 3, and honestly at the time when I did thrift them, they were prevalent inside the thrift shops. You know, the same way you can find Twilight here and there, but you don't often find all 3 together. So when I did come by them, I think I got 1 and 2 maybe at the same time, but the third one was harder to find, right? There's 3 of them, right? Yeah.
I think there's more.
There's more than 3, but that was only what I had. I had 3, and I ended up finding the third one, you know, after a while. So before I got rid of them, that was before we started this book channel, before we started getting back into reading, and I asked these girls, I'm like, anyone gonna read this? Everyone's like, no.
Well, we were young.
How young? A year and a half ago? Stop.
People change in a year and a half.
Cut this out.
In that year and a half, we watched the first Twilight movie for the first time. I think that's what inspired to really get this.
Yeah, you guys ended up liking it. We still haven't finished.
I honestly don't know if I want to get this series because they look so long.
But they're good.
They are apparently, so I mean, like...
Not that I read them or anything. I just held on to them. No, I did read book 1 and halfway through book 2, but I never fully finished book 2.
Why is it always like that? Like, you read the first book, you're like, oh, it's really good.
It's because they were daunting. That is the reason. They were very daunting.
Okay, wait, how many pages is this?
Like 600 probably.
Oh my goodness, it's not... Oh, I'm like, where are the pages?
Am I right?
Penny, stop. Penny wants to read the book.
Am I right?
Wait, what'd you guess?
600.
600? No. It's 598. Why is it... Oh, not 500. 498. Gabrielle's gonna read this series. I don't know if I'm getting into it. Maybe she really, really likes it. Then I will let you know. But, yeah. This...
And it's a good copy. It's a good
copy, yeah. And there was like 3 other copies there.
Yeah.
Which is pretty good.
Okay, so this next one that I got is by Amy Tan. It's called The Bonesetter's Daughter. And I, once again, had no clue what this one's about, but I do like Amy Tan's style of writing because I have read another book by her, and I've also watched, I think, did the one become a movie?
Yeah,
Is she
it
the
was,
one? Yeah, okay.
The Joyla Club.
The Joyla Club. Okay, yeah, absolutely love that. I've seen that movie about 3 or 4 times, and I convinced your dad to watch it with me, and we actually both love that. So
I need to watch that movie now.
Yeah, this book is obviously a little bit on the older end, but I actually didn't mind that. Like, that's how much I like her book that I was willing to settle for this kind of cover and not like a, you know,
not the more modern
not
cover.
the more modern cover.
But this one, okay, you got this for how much?
$1.99. Oh my gosh, you can see they're just trying to get rid of it. They're like throwing
Yeah.
They're like throwing it at you at that point. They're like, take it, Cheryl.
Take it away.
Oh my gosh.
Just take her away.
Yeah, oh, this is so exciting. Like, and I just love the format of her books. Like, just looking at it, and I just love the feel of it.
I know, like, it's apparently like an older book, but the format looks so readable.
I was trying to find like a synopsis, but I don't know. There's something different about this book. It has no synopsis.
Really?
Like, no synopsis at the back.
Sometimes they have,
no little blurb at the front. Like, are we like what's this book about, honey? Okay, so we're gonna assume that this book is about a guy who sets bones back into place, and he's got a whole daughter.
Wow. How did you infer that, Mom?
Well, I don't know, but I will be reading it. Yeah, okay, so Charlotte, next.
Well, there you go. Okay.
Charlotte, you got a lot of books over there, so we need to move it. Snap it, snap, snap.
Move it. Next one. I'm so happy with this. I'm so happy. Okay.
Me too. I kind of thought that one was for me, but Charlotte's being a hater. Charlotte's like, no, Mom,
I'm sorry.
Every time we go back in the store, we're gonna look for that one for me.
It is The Prison Healer by Lynette Noni.
Wait a second, how much is that? Did I see? Oh, I thought I saw $9.99. I was
no,
like,
$9.99. Well, it was $9.99. I probably still got it because it was like perfect condition. This is better than the condition I saw
your parents'
in
money.
the books. I know, right? It's not mine. You guys are so nice.
Oh,
no, but okay. Funny story, every time I went to the bookstore to actually get this book, Indigo, no matter where, it was so beat up. Tell me why it was so beat up.
In the actual bookstore?
In the actual bookstore! I'm not even joking. It, like, the corners were bent.
I hate
that. The pages were... I'm like, who's doing this? To every single copy. There was like 3 copies, and I swear, they were all bent up. And I'm like, I can't. And this is better than all of those. And it's from the thrift store. I'm telling you. Anyway, this one, I think is literally kind of like what it says, as you know, my inference before with the other book. It's about a prisoner who heals the other prisoners. That's actually all I know from the book. I started listening to the audiobook at some point, and it was really good, but I wanted to read
the book, yeah.
And so this will be excellent.
I don't even think this is like a typical genre that I read. Is it fantasy?
Yes.
Yeah, so... it's not a typical genre that I read, but I have heard so many people talk about it when they have spoken about it. I was like, that actually sounds like something I would read.
Yeah.
I was telling Charlotte recently that fantasy, like, I've read fantasy. I've read fantasy in the past of different popular books like The Hobbit and stuff like that, but for some reason now, like in my everyday reading life, I don't know why I view fantasy as so far out there as to like something that I don't typically want to read, until I recently heard like a book and I'm like, wait a second, that sounds just like a book I would read. Yeah. Like, I tend to forget that fantasy has like base storyline.
I know that it's more than just like dragons and
flying
magic.
fairies.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so just like stepping outside of that element, and that maybe it'll draw me in. Yeah. Even
with the books I'm reading right now, I was reading a lot of just like the contemporary like romance.
Yeah.
But then like I started reading another fantasy and I'm like, oh my goodness, because I find that between fantasies I have to read a couple other normal books, because you're jumping from one crazy world into another.
You might just become crazy yourself, huh?
Maybe I'm already crazy, but yeah, reading another fantasy book just like sucks you in. Oh my goodness, I love it. Anyway, we're excited to read this one.
Yes, I'm going to be getting a copy of my own as well, so be on the lookout for that. Okay, so this next one is The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and you guys got this one for $5.99. Bear in mind,
Mom, what happened? What happened to the other copy of this, huh?
So what had happened was I bought my brand new copy at the store. I read the book. This was also, again, before we started collecting our own books and before we started our book channel. So I was like, okay, I read the book. Yeah, I don't necessarily think I'm gonna keep it. I just donated it. And yeah, it's been on the book itself has been on my mind because I do like Taylor Jenkins Reid's writing style. And yeah, I was like, I should actually keep that book in my collection because I genuinely liked her storytelling in this book. There's some things in there that I was like, but honestly, like that overall, the story is so much more than that. And I really, really enjoyed it. So yeah. Really good. And the cover of this book is so stunning. I'm like, why did I get rid of it? Why?
Exactly. Keep it for the cover alone.
It's basically about this woman who's had her fair share of husbands and just sharing her journey throughout her life. Basically, it's kind of like from childhood into adulthood and all the way into like her fame and her Hollywood experience and all that jazz. It was a really, really good, well-written book. Absolutely loved it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And that's becoming a movie.
Oh, yes.
I think.
I can't believe there's so many books that are becoming a movie. I can't even keep track anymore. I can't keep track.
Too many. Far too many. Okay. Next one is Mother-Daughter Murder Night by Nina Simon. And this is one that we already have. You have a copy.
Yeah.
And so this is just to help us with the tandem read again. Y'all, this is actually, I think, the very first book that we wanted to tandem read together.
Yeah, and yet we still haven't.
We still haven't. It's because we were trying to find copies for each other as well, and we couldn't. And so we're like, okay, we're gonna move on to the other one.
And also because we've put like a lot of Fridas in the midst of it.
Yes.
We started like on a Frida tangent and we just kind of went on with it. And I swear there was like 6 Fridas in the midst, 5 or 6 Fridas or something in the midst of that time frame. And then it just, you know, we know what happens with a book, like when you decide you want to pick it up. Yep. If you don't pick it up in that time frame, it just gets mixed up with the rest of them and you forget about it and you move on and you come back to it maybe a year later and said, I wanted to read this book.
What happened? What happened? Exactly. Yep.
That's what happened.
And it's exactly how it sounds. I think it's 3 generations trying to solve a murder.
Sounds pretty cool.
It sounds so fun, right?
Yeah. It'll be fun to read together. Okay, so this next one's called Perfect Little Lies by Amber and Danielle Brown. Oh, it's 2 sisters. They're like these black girls on the back. Never heard of them, but it looks really cool. Just the title, Perfect Little Lives. That alone tells us that their lives are so not perfect. So anyways, honestly, I don't know too much about this book, but it's a thriller and it sounded very thrilling. And it's just talking about like things changing overnight and obviously certain things occur in here. That is very thrilling. That's all you guys, that's all there is to say. $5.99. Now we're racing against the camera because the battery is dying.
It's dying.
So
okay, so we gonna rush. These 2 are kind of for my sister. One of them was like we were both interested in it. First off is These Broken Stars. This is a sci-fi that she was really looking forward to, that she was searching for, and she never expected to find. Again, another book we never expected to find in the thrift store. I feel like that brings so many opportunities to find so many different books that you don't even find in the normal store. Yeah. Right? And it's a Enemies to Lovers. It sounded really cute, actually. Like, this is one that maybe I'll read, Gabrielle. And then the next one is Chase Darkness with Me. And this is a true crime about a crime writer who solved an actual crime.
Oh, really?
Because his crime writer friend got, yay. So, I mean, it sounds really interesting. Wow. And we're like, intriguing. Right? I already started reading the first chapter and it's like, you have to skip to the last chapter so that you can start reading this book. I'm like, okay. He's already making this interactive with us.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's how you read it?
That's how he, yeah.
Oh, that's
I'm
cool.
like, I know. He's like, so you can solve he's like, he's going to leave clues for us to solve the mystery.
Oh, wow.
And it's
pretty
true.
Cool. An interactive book.
Right. I'm like, what?
Oh,
okay,
cool.
like, how can we leave this?
Because we already like to do those types of things. I'm saying we, but because the last few times you guys have done like those games where you're trying to solve detective type games and stuff. Yeah, we really like to do that kind of stuff. So this kind of goes up the alley.
Exactly. Yeah. And this was $5.49. And I don't know, Gabrielle took the sticker off this already because she's obsessed with taking the stickers off.
But she does a good job. It's like so, it's
I know.
vanished.
Why is it every time I take them off?
I gotta hire her to take the stickers off mine because mine are just, they're sad. I have a couple that are from the dollar store that I never showed yet. They're just like $2. But this one's called The Truth Commission by Susan Juby? Susan Juby. And my husband actually found this one for me. It just sounded interesting. The cover just looks really interesting. It says how 3 intrepid art students got to the bottom of one unexpectedly dark secret. Sounds intriguing, and I did actually review it. It did have surprisingly decently good reviews.
Yeah.
So I picked it up and it was $3.49.
Next one is The Marrow Thieves.
Did we not have this book?
Yes, okay.
Did we not donate this book?
Yes.
Why is this book here again?
Because I liked it. And okay, this is one that I've read for school. I loved it. And then I started reading the second one, which I actually have here. If you watched our past thrifting video, you'd have seen that I got Hunting by Stars, which is the second book. And I also mentioned that if I ever saw the first book, I would get it.
Even though we had it before.
Even though we had it before.
And you guys donated it. And we also bought that book brand new from Indigo, not the thrift store.
But this is like brand new. This is like brand new.
Life is so funny. Your parents spent like $20 of their hard-earned money at the bookstore, and we read that book and we donated that book, and then we rebought it back at the thrift store.
I mean, there's not much. There's nothing I can say actually. Yeah, pretty much. And this is $4.99.
This is the equivalent of people buying the same book in like 3 different covers.
But that's different, yeah.
That's different. They have different covers.
They have different covers. And also, they have 3 of the same copies. I only have 1 copy. The other copy is probably somewhere. What if this was the same copy?
Can you imagine?
Can you imagine if it somehow circulated back to us?
That would be.
That's a book in and of itself. Anyway, yeah, I couldn't pass this down. Also, why does it look so much thinner?
It does.
It looks so thin. Like, now I'm thinking, why did it take me so long to read this book, actually? It's cool. I listened to the audiobook, which is actually so good. I highly recommend listening to the audiobook for this one. And I'm like, why did it take so long? It's literally like 300 pages. No! Oh my goodness, no.
It's fine print. Like, it's small.
No, it's 230 pages. That's... Okay, now I just feel so bad. Like, past Charlotte, what was taking you so long?
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway.
So this next book that I got is called One Step Too Far by Lisa Gardner. And yeah, you guys can see that this is not the modern prints by any means. It's not the same format, but honestly, I like the size of the writing.
It's kind of like the pocket mystery.
Yeah, it is.
It's like a pocket, just like put in your pocket.
And it's like, I don't know, it's actually not bad, yeah. This was $3.49. It says Off the Grid, Out of Time. What did it say I think it was like about like a bachelorette party taking place in like the woods or something along the lines.
That already sounds
let's listen.
Bad.
It says, Timothy O'Day knew the woods, yet he disappeared on the first night of a bachelorette party camping with
a
bachelor party. Okay, stop. You know what, guys?
It's dead.
Oh my gosh.
Nothing's working out for you, is it?
12:14.
Your screen's too bright. This is why I say keep the bright.
12:14. It's 12:14. Okay. So, let's try that again. Timothy O'Day knew the woods, yet he disappeared on the first night of a bachelor party camping trip without a trace, breaking his parents' heart, driving the other groomsmen mad with guilt, and leaving behind a pile of clues that don't add up. That's all we need to read.
That sounds fun.
That's a mystery. Well, it's not fun. It's sad.
He sounds like he's having fun. He's going.
It's perfect for fans of unputtable down, gritty cat and mouse mysteries. Are you
undownable again?
Unputtable down.
I'm done. Every time I hear that word, I'm like,
said unputtable down though. Unput downable. You know what? Unputtable down.
It probably makes more sense. Unput
downable.
I need to know. Who made that word? Because you should get sued. It's a terrible. I'm just gonna say that.
Unputdownable.
It doesn't make any sense. Just say you can't put the book down. Don't say
like
unput.
Perfect for fans of books you can't put down. Perfect for fans.
Fans you can't. We're too tired for this. No.
Perfect for fans of books that.
Yes, please continue.
Well, you can fill it in too. You're the one that's going hard and unputdownable. So
I just said books perfect for fans. No, hold on. Why are we saying perfect for fans? Because it's not like perfect for fans. Perfect for. Wait, hold on. This is a book. It should just be like this is a book that you can't put down. Not this is an unputdownable book.
I can't.
Oh my goodness.
But anyways, that's the book I got. What'd you get? What else do you have? What, you have more over there? What happened? That's because, did it get damaged in the bag?
No, this was beat up.
It's not that beat up.
It's just a teensy bit. Anyway, I think it's still worth it though.
It's still worth it.
This was for $3.49. So you know what? It's $4. Okay.
Commercial time. $3.99. Are you out of your mind?
No, your screen didn't freeze. We were statues. Okay. I got The Glass Sword by Victoria Aveyard, and I had the first one, which is
oh, so you had another book by her already?
Oh, Red Queen. Yeah.
Ooh.
I also have. What was the other one?
Do you have more books by her?
I have another by her. Realm Breaker.
What?
And that almost smacked me in the face. This one, okay, this one's just like a tad bit beat up, guys, but you know, I ain't gonna lie. It's not bad at all. It's not bad, you know, and I'm not gonna. Who am I to say it? I was about to say I'm not gonna be super attached to the series just for the. But like, you never know. Actually, you never know. You never know. But anyway,
you just determined that from.
No,
it has a scratch on the side. I'm not gonna be attached to this one.
This book. No. You're like, don't judge a book by its cover. Don't judge a book by its beat up cover. No, anyway. Again, the sticker is over it, but I probably shouldn't read it since it's the second book and it's gonna spoil stuff for the third.
Probably.
For the first. Oh my goodness, can you tell the time?
It's $3.49, by the way.
Yeah. There's not much I can say because it's the second book, so I don't know. But I'm excited to read Red Queen. And Victoria Aveyard, the books that she writes sound really interesting. I'm really excited to get into her world. Oh, okay. So, we're gonna see about you, Victoria. Also, they had other...
Girl, we gotta hurry up.
let me just add one more piece. I saw a whole bunch of other books from this series. Yeah. They were hardcover, though. And they were way more beat up. But this person...
the value in the story. All her books were beat up.
Yes.
This person who owned her whole collection was literally beating their books.
No, legit.
Why?
But they donated. They seem to have donated their whole collection of her.
Yeah, but why are they all so beat?
I don't know.
So.
Yeah, no, but like the pages, like okay, like this is actually good. The pages of the other one were like crinkled and stuff. Anyway.
Okay.
I should probably separate this into two piles. It's gonna fall.
As she continues to further beat up her books.
Oh, how dare you!
So I'm going to show you these last two that I have. And this one's by Veronica Roth. It says, doomed from the start. Doomed from the start. All of us. Okay, so...
This is a really fast read, obviously. It's like, literally looks like it's less than 100 pages. And it's some sort of fantasy, sci-fi thing. I would not recommend reading synopsis because the names are unpronounceable.
They really are. Which kind of makes me concerned when I'm going to read the book. I'm going to have to like call these people like A,
you just
C,
in your head.
Yeah, I'm going to have to give them like nicknames. But this was from the dollar store and I think they were like for $1.50 at this particular dollar store. Yeah. So I'm like, yeah.
Heck
they had a bunch of different books and that was one that we came by. Exactly. Let us know if you've read any of these books that we're showing you, by the way.
Also, you know, she wrote Carve the Mark.
Oh, that you have?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That I got like 75% through that book and I put it down. But it was so good.
Why did we put the book down 75%? I'm asking, but
I'm not judging me.
No. We ask, but we don't judge.
Well, you see, what happened was I don't know, I just needed to put it down.
Oh, okay, you just needed a break.
It was just like, yeah.
I'll just share this last one. It's called Heard It in a Love Song by Tracy Garvis Graves, and I've never heard of her, but it says love doesn't always wait until you're ready. Layla Hilding is 35 and recently divorced, struggling to break free from her past, her glory days as the lead singer in a band, and a 10-year marriage to the man who never put her first. Layla's newly found independence feels a lot like loneliness. What, girl? You are free. Anyways, I don't know. This book sounds interesting. Like I said, anything about like marriage and motherhood and just like, I don't know, life
just
in
life
general.
Mm-hmm.
Love. So I feel like I'm gonna eat this up. We did review it before purchasing it because it was from the dollar store, but the dollar store be selling all types of stuff now, including books. They're becoming the next thrift book shop, except these books are new. Oh, guys, and Taylor Jenkins Reid also vouched for this. She said she cannot get enough of Tracy Garvis Graves, and that in itself sold me because Taylor Jenkins Reid is like, I'm already gonna say she's like one of my favorite authors because I just love her style of writing. So if she's saying it's good, I think it's good. I trust her with my whole life. Okay, maybe not.
Oh, wow.
But I trust.
Yeah.
I trust her.
With your books.
I trust her maybe with my books. Maybe.
With your reading. Yeah.
Next. Charlotte.
We're gonna follow with Victoria Aveyard because I got another book by her. Yeah, that's right. Another one. Okay?
Oh.
And it is Blade Breaker. This is also another second book.
Wait a second. That book looks immaculate. Are you sure you didn't buy it at the regular store?
Maybe I went next door to Indigo.
Wow.
And I actually got it from
I would have almost believed you, except I saw this. $5.99. No, but seriously, this book is brand new. Yes. That's crazy. That's like,
it's awesome.
I think the best condition one I've seen.
Yeah.
This person,
also, like,
this person didn't even open this book. They bought it.
No,
but
they didn't.
They didn't even open it.
Guys, I love books with maps. Ah,
you do.
They're so good.
When I'm reading, I mean, I'm envisioning the map in my head, but I don't have time to sit there exploring no map.
You ever look at the maps? No, get like.
I've been looking at the map and I'm like, okay, yeah. So you turn left and go where? Yeah. Okay. Like, what am I supposed to do with all that information?
What you're supposed to do is that you're supposed to follow their journey, Mom. As they're saying, we're gonna ride east to Aramore, and we're gonna, you know, unlock the stolen amulet that one evil guy took. We're gonna find the actual other hidden map that now the author gives to us in the middle of the book.
I can tell you've read too many fantasies.
No, but seriously, there are books I actually like. I memorized the map.
Oh, I know.
Because I legit also need to, so I can figure out what they're talking about, because they're gonna be like, these two countries are right beside this one, and so now we're gonna attack, and I'm like, now I really gotta know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
It's almost like I'm in history class, but it's not history, it's fake. Anyway.
Well, anyways, yeah, looks really cool.
It's the second book, so I'm not gonna read you all the synopsis. But I'm really excited to read this series, because this one sounds so good, and I'm really happy.
Nice.
Right? It's a hardcover. My other one's paperback, but I make exceptions. I make exceptions, people. For example, $5.99 for a hardcover. I'm not gonna get this at the real bookstore.
Yeah, I feel like we all have to make exceptions in the thrift shops if we want it. If you really want it, you're gonna make an exception.
Exactly.
You still have one more, don't you?
One more. And this is An Arrow to the Moon.
Oh, that's such a cute
by
cover.
Emily X.R. Pan. And this is one that I actually saw in the library. What do you call it? The library book sale.
You saw that there?
I saw this
and
the very
get
first
it?
time. No, I didn't get it because I was like, I don't know.
Oh, I hadn't known about it. Oh,
but also, this is in way better condition than the one I saw there. So. And also, it just sounds really cool. It sounds really cute. You know, it's... Honestly, there's not much I can pick out from the synopsis to make it sound extremely different than other books. But it seems to be like, you know, the classic, these two people who feel different than other people. They're loners, kind of. They don't really have any friends. They are... The word is escaping me, guys. It's 12. Okay? But they become friends, and then it graduates into romance, right?
Oh,
and it just
okay.
sounded really cute. And again, the cover.
The cover is giving. It's cute.
This is gonna be like one that's shown because yes.
The male character's name is Romeo.
Is it?
On the back there, I glimpsed something. Romeo. Oh, Romeo and Juliet meets Chinese mythology.
That sounds so cute.
That
oh
does
my goodness!
sound
I don't know
cute.
how I missed that.
My eye just glimpsed it, and I was like, "What? Like Romeo?"
Wow. No, I think the main guy is Hunter, which is perfect because he also can shoot a bow and arrow. So the name just matches with what he does.
Oh, perfect.
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 And then the girl's name is Luna, and it's perfect because there's a moon, and you know,
Luna
it all
means
just matches.
Moon.
So
Does Luna means moon?
Yeah, somewhere, something like that. I don't
Because
know
Luna
why.
is from
Luna,
Harry.
like
Potter.
Luna.
Luna is in
Isn't
Harry
it like
Potter.
Latin or something for moon?
I don't know.
Like the lunar eclipse. Anyway.
But that is it, guys. That concludes all the books that we purchased. I think we got a steal of a deal, I believe.
Yep.
There was a receipt in here. That's
Oh,
what
I think I have a receipt right here.
But that might not have all the books
It
on
doesn't
there.
have all of them.
Actually, the thing is with our bookshop is that you buy 4 and you get the 5th one free. So technically, like, yeah, as you're spending for every 4, you're getting 1 free. And I'm sure we got about 4, if not 5 in this for free in our
And we're using our coupons too.
and we're using our 20% off coupons, which
they also keep
get
giving us.
from dropping stuff off. That concludes our thrift haul, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let us know if you've read any of these books. Let us know what your thoughts are on our finds, because I think that we found some pretty cool stuff.
Honestly,
Yeah,
we
this
found
is
some
a-
amazing stuff, I'd say.
This was a really good haul. The thrift shop is so bad because in a sense it's making us buy more books than we can read. I kind of like, I'm going really slow at like bookshops. When I go there I see books, but I try not to pick a ton up because we already have so many. But the thing is, when you go to the thrift shop, because of the price, it's really hard to pass up certain books, because you know that if you don't grab it now, you're not gonna probably see it again.
Exactly.
It's not like going in the bookstore where you can just grab it off the shelf and go.
Yes.
So the thrift shop has us, it's kind of has us in a chokehold. The only way to avoid not getting a ton of books is just not going. And I feel like we don't even go that often. We really don't go that often.
We don't, yeah.
But when we go, we do find some good stuff.
Yeah.
And if we go on the right time, especially if my husband just chooses to roll up there by himself, call us at home, has us book shopping on FaceTime while he's scanning there, and then he comes home with like a bag of books. Like, yeah, it adds up real fast.
No, he's like a legit scanner though. He'll be like this.
Yeah.
And the next shelf.
And we book shop like that sometimes in the thrift shop.
Yeah, some of the books that we got here
were bought like that.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
anyways, we hope you guys enjoyed it. Let us know down below your thoughts on the books that we found and if you've read any of them.
Exactly. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more content, and we will see you
in
the
next one.
Bye,
Bye,
y'all. Yes, Mom.
Da. That's good, right?
Yeah, that's great.